for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Extrovert, oh, engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like toaster strudels.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes
You
in
like
my
it?
mouth. And to swallow it down. Oh my god.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys and a girl.
Oh, I got 5 on it.
I was just listening to that, dude.
No, I don't. I only have like 1 on it. That's all I can do right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Holler. It's the podcast that shouts you out. We're having a wonderful time on the internet already. It's going to be so much fun as we continue through. My name is JD. You can hit me up on all social media at JD Short. And to this direction right here is my good buddy Brian. What's up, Brian? How you doing, dude?
Holler Nation, what's up? We're so glad to be back with you. I felt a little rusty there for a second. It's been a minute since we've done a live stream. Our last live show was a Holler live with the band situation. It's been a minute since we did one of these. We're really excited to have DJ illSpin in the house. We're going to chat him up here in a minute. And then he's going to jet, man. He's got functions tonight, all right? So that's what's going on. We got Gracie down there, and she's very pregnant. Gracie, let's talk about that. What's up?
I'm a little miserable tonight. It's not a good evening for me, but it's okay. I'm here. I'm podcasting in my pajamas. Let's just do this. Oh, and all I want is orange soda, so send me orange soda.
I love it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. We do want to introduce everybody to our guest this week, DJ illSpin, a.k.a. Rashad Sanders, but it's illSpin all night. That's what it is, because that's what he does.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Doing good, dude. I'm doing real good. Hot. I'm a little, glossy tonight. Had a king Godzilla spider in the crib, so I had to kill that.
Oh, damn. All right. Okay. We're going to talk about that in a second. That's going to be obviously the first thing we talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you're live with us hanging out, please make sure you share this on your wall because we are sponsored by the Peeps with Camo. You know it. You already know what it is. It's CamoEnergyShots.com. They're absolutely wonderful. 250 milligrams of caffeine, no carbs, no sugar, all natural, made here in the beautiful and wonderful and wild Huntington, West Virginia. It's the birthplace of podcasts and how we do our thing. We're loving it. We're loving it strong. So obviously we got DJ illSpin in the house. It's going to be so much fun. We're also going to play some games with you. We're going to do some poll questions with y'all. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for hanging out with us on the internet. Brian, take it away, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Holler Nation, if you're having a drink out there with us and everyone on the show, let's go ahead and hold your drink up for the Holler Toast. Let's kick this party off. All right, guys, here we go. I just want to say, if you put socks on a bear, it will still have bare feet.
Link up at officialholler.com.
Yay for soda.
Whoa.
That's pretty legitimate.
Whoa.
Pretty legitimate.
Peach crown. Whoa.
Woo! I just hit that. Courtesy
What the
of
fuck is that?
Shannon from Hanks. Natural Light black cherry lemonade flavored vodka.
What's happening in the world? I did not know these existed.
It's crazy. It's wild shit. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, JD, before you take off with the guests here, I do want to address Holler Nation. They're all pouring in right now. You guys say hi to us. We'll throw you up on the screen and shout you out. But I want to let you guys know the Camo Energy shots that we just talked about, the ones that in JD's hands, you can get these for free right now. I'm going to give you a chance. Share this live video to your Facebook wall. Send us a DM. Make sure you include your shipping address. We will mail this shit to you for free $99. That's all you have to do. Make sure you share the live video right now. We want more eyeballs in here. Let's go.
Hell yeah. So, again, our guest this week is Rashad Sanders, aka DJ illSpin. Which, man, it's been a long time coming, to be honest. You should have been a guest on this show fucking so long ago. Because
I didn't try.
He's a busy man. He's a busy man. Even tonight.
But you're killing it. Again, you got functions to go to later, as Brian mentioned. But, you are not only a friend of the show, but also a friend of the show, Shalem. You're his official DJ.
Yep, that's me.
You make that shit work. It's amazing what y'all did. Speaking of Shalem, I just want to shout this out. He did put out that whole concert on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And you're in there killing it. Tell us about working with him and how it's got to be a lot of work. I mean, it's got to be a lot of work. But man, tell us about how that kind of happens. Working with.
Well, first off, Shalem, he's a very detailed guy. He wants stuff super on point.
That's what I want to know about.
To the T. He's very creative. A lot of people don't know that Shalem, not only does he write his own lyrics, he makes his own beats. He may get some beats from other producers, but it's very little. He mixes his own music down. He helps create the live sets. He allows me and the rest of the band to kind of have creative freedom to come up with ideas for his songs. The goal is to play the songs and the tracks just like they are how he played them, on his album. We practice every week. We get together. If people watch me up there, I usually have 2 mics. I'm kind of doing some MD, music director stuff at the same time. So I'm talking to the crowd, but then I'm talking to the band saying, hey, we about to transition to this song. We got click tracks going and all. It's mayhem, dude. If people knew what all was going on up there.
I want to know more. Even rehearsing with y'all has to be it's a party every time, right? Y'all are getting together. And yeah, you're all about business, but it's a party. It's got to be a party every time.
Yeah, until we can't get the transitions right, then it's we're stuck on stuff for 30 minutes, and he's like, rehearsals, it could get hot in that room. You got 5 to 6 bros in a studio rehearsing, man. It get a little hot in there, and you ready to go.
Alan says, "What's up? What's up?" Alan, Corduroy Brown, our boy.
We got Corduroy Brown in the house. And you know what's funny about it's like a combination of his Facebook profile photo plus the exact placement of Gracie's face. He's just now in Gracie's spot. So if only his mouth could move, the other square is now Corduroy Brown.
I don't know which way I need to go, so he can actually be my head.
That's what's up, Corduroy. We've got John Lawson in the house, a fellow Stender. He says, love those glasses. What's up, man? I'm glad to have you here, man. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. Miranda's in the house. She says, oh, my God, you all were earlier than anticipated. I was showering because I'm sure you'd be on B-ball time. Listen, we were rolling today. We sound checked. We're good. We're good.
Got it.
What's up, Corduroy? That's my twin. His beard is better than mine, but
All right. Listen, this one looks fake. It's definitely not fake. I can tell you.
We got the strap in the back.
Yeah. The old brother, where art thou? He's going to come up and start pulling him.
I wish I could. It would hurt.
illSpin. I've got a random question for you. I want to talk some nostalgia right here. You're cruising in the car. It's the high school days. All right, take yourself back to high school times. It's you and your boys. You're cruising around.
I am loving this already.
What CD is playing in that car when you're thinking about that? When you just go to that moment, what song, what CD do you think about?
Busta Rhymes.
Like that original album with Gimme Some Mo and all that?
Second one.
Oh, okay.
I dig it.
Or maybe some I don't know, man. We was kind of old. We was probably listening. We like to listen to like old old rap, like some Sugar Hill Gang or something like when we're cruising, or something like Easy E cruising down the street on my 6 foes and
I got you. I got you.
No, like
we had no idea what they were talking about.
Some like De La Soul going into Naughty by Nature.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
that shit is so fun. It's such a blast. I swear we
I picture myself in my friend's really shitty Nissan Sentra. We were just happy to be in the fucking car, man, because it was his mom's car, but he had access to it, and it had a tape deck in it, and we had one of those tape decks that would connect to our Discman. But the Discman was an MP3 Discman, so we were like, "Holy shit, we can play like 120 songs on this thing."
Yeah.
And I just remember just rolling off of that, man.
Is that, you guys think? All right, so I want to hear.
We hit a bump. We're like, "Oh shit!"
I want to hear.
Skip back 30 songs.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I got skip protection on this thing.
Is that okay? So, all right, I want to hear that. I think this is a really interesting question here. So, illSpin, is that where the shuffle mentality, or maybe even the mashup mentality, came from? As we started, like our shit was fucking around. And then it'd be like, and then it would go into the fucking other song, and we'd be like,
yeah, there'd be like that one pothole in town that would like take you to the next song every time. Didn't matter.
Man, that's
next.
Honestly, man, that stuff's been around since the beginning of DJing, dude.
This is true.
That's how they had to prove themselves, because before you were DJing for, artists or had all your electronics and all of that good stuff and going to clubs, like you were out here on the street DJing with crates with records, and you had to be able to blend, mix those songs, and hit you with the boo. That might beat the beat. I heard they would beat people up for ruining the block party.
Yeah, right. No, you can't come in with that. You can't come in with that one. Damn.
Dude, what was your, speaking of nostalgia, what was like your first DJ gig ever? Like one that you like maybe got paid for? Like what was your first ever?
My first ever was
the one that really hit. The one that hit.
I worked at BW3's. My manager was getting married, and him and his wife was like, "We're gonna give you a shot at your first gig." Not only was it my first gig, dude, it was a wedding. Like, so during the first dance, anything, I was like, oh my God. Let's just say we had a really good time. I had to leave all my equipment at the
Sometimes they go late. Sometimes they go late, those weddings. You control it too, is what's crazy. Like you on the music, the eyes are on you, the eyes and ears are on you, and like you can literally control if that wedding lasts 4 hours overtime or if it finishes an hour ahead. Like you control it. It's crazy.
It went way over. Let's just say that it boosted my ego. I got you.
Well, that's the vibe, right? Like that's vibes. That's what happens when you're in it like that. You don't want to let it go. It's a wonderful thing, actually. Like music does that to people, obviously, but when you can take that and work it in that way and make everybody's smiling, everybody's laughing, everybody's having a good time, that's the real shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And speaking of weddings and stuff, man, like we got some eyes on you right now. What are you available to be booked for? Can someone book you for a wedding these days? Or they book you for events, and how do they do that? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, people can book me for weddings. They can book me through my Facebook page or my Instagram. Just hit me up, and I'll get in contact with them. And that's at DJ illSpin. My name's right there on the screen. Just holler at me. And lots, honestly,
so
man.
Actually, yeah. Let's scroll it. Let's scroll it.
I got you.
have weddings booked already. Through the summer. I have some all the way up to October, and it's just kind of like it's through referrals mainly. Somebody said, "Hey, this dude was awesome," or somebody was at a wedding and heard me and was like, "We want him for our wedding."
Yeah.
So that's just kind of like how it rolls, man. Weddings is where it's at.
That's beautiful.
Have you ever DJ'd a baby shower?
I have.
What? Right? Can you? All right. Can you please?
Right. Now, Matt, forget it. I don't care anymore.
All details, Gracie. You're gonna love this.
I don't care anymore. Forget ass.
You know, the music had to definitely be clean, and there was lots of little kids there, so you know, you got to baby shark it up, and
You got a baby. You got a
you
kid's
got to
bop.
find like all the hip hop versions of Baby Shark to play. The kids will love it, but then the adults want to take over, so it can get kind of awkward. But man, I've done lots of things. I did the class of
Really
'84.
pussy on that one, right?
Huh?
You can't really do wet ass pussy on that kind of
No. No WAP, man.
If I just had a few more shots, the things I would say to this right now. Wow.
It's a wopless gig.
Yeah, it's a wopless gig, dude.
Well, obviously never did go to my baby shower. I don't care what you say.
That's how I got a gig one time. They when I got the gig, they were like, "You cannot play WAP," and I was like, "Why?" They said the DJ last time asked everybody who trying to get some WAP tonight. I will not play WAP, I promise.
Wow. Definitely not hired then.
Oh man, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing.
Here's an event for you coming up. Gracie's live birth. Thoughts? Gracie, talk.
Can we not? We saw a few months ago before that even happened.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Yeah. You're definitely not gonna do. You're not gonna go. You're not gonna sail down the river.
Yeah, I have to throw that salt and pepper, push it when it's like.
See, this is why he's the DJ. This is
just
good.
in the waiting room with my whole family just playing.
He was too fast on that. Why didn't I think of that? He was too fast.
Do you know the gender yet?
Yeah, but it's a secret for now. We have to do the anatomy scan first, just to make double sure, because we just did blood work. So
okay.
I still just want to make extra sure that the blood work wasn't off or anything.
Because soon as it, you know, when the head's crowning, they could play "Bring 'em out, bring 'em out."
Barbies, we have
I'm making mental notes of my birthing playlist right now. Well, JD and Brian are going to be there. They're going to be holding my legs and making sure I push right. So
yeah, we're the stirrups apparently.
Oh, wow. Is this going live?
Yep.
Bye from labor and delivery.
Such is our brand, man.
And we've lost 75 followers. Let's move on from the birth.
Everybody, please hit up DJ illSpin on Facebook, Instagram, all those great ways to hit it up. That's what
Twitter.
you do.
Twitter, yeah.
Snapchat.
Twitter, yes. All of them, all the good shit. Obviously, we're taking it. We're going through it this evening because you got somewhere to be, man. You've always got places to be, and you got a lot of places to be this summer. So again, hit that stuff up and make sure you book it before it gets lost.
illSpin, before we move on here, one last question for you. Okay, you got to choose a scenario. Which one would you rather do? Would you rather skydive? Would you rather jump out of a plane? Or would you rather dive in a shark tank? So you're safe in the tank, in the bars, you know, but there's sharks around you. Jump out of a plane or dive with sharks?
Oh, my God. If I got a parachute, do I have a parachute?
Yeah, you're going to survive either one, I think.
I'm jumping out the plane, man.
Okay. Fuck the sharks.
Hang on, I need a little bit more about this.
I mean,
you're safe in the cube. You're safe in the tank. Still not going to mess with it.
Have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
I fucking love that movie, by the way.
Have you seen the clips from SeaWorld lately online, dude? Nobody's safe.
Damn. Yeah.
You know what? This is probably a good time to hit this button right here. Let's have at it. All right, guys, if you're with us right now, it's Family Feud time. Let's give away some camo. The stuff that's in JD's hands, or I guess I'm opposite over here. Yeah, JD's hands over here. We're gonna give this away to the winner. First 1 to 3 takes it. We're playing Family Feud. We're looking for the number 1 answer. As many guesses as you want in the live chat. Gracie is the judge right here. She's gonna let you know who pops up first on her screen. They're gonna get the point. So here we go. Let me hit this one more time. Wake everybody up. Family Feud time. That was the very first card I drew is a kind of a tough question. I'm going to save it for a middle round here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. First question, looking for number 1 answer in the chat. Gracie's the judge. Here we go. Name something someone might be surprised to find out you do in the nude. Name something someone might be surprised to find out you do in the nude. Question 1.
Damn. That's some stuff. So, Rashad, thank you, by the way, for being here. And normally, in between these questions, I sometimes jump in and ask our guests, our illustrious guests, some weird little questions. So, number 1, what you sipping on?
Good question.
This right here, man. This is water from the White Walker's beards in season 4 of Game of Thrones.
Chill it out. Outside taste free.
My mom might be watching. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I got a little sangria going on here.
That's wonderful. That's fantastic. I'm over here supporting the boys in Bud Light, the people in Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Shit. Listen, here's what I'm supporting. I'm supporting Mario because that's the movie that we just went and saw this weekend. We had a blast. We took some whiskey and saw some Mario.
I love it.
It was awesome. Hey, Holler Nation, you guys are struggling with this question. I didn't realize this was going to be so hard.
It's a toughie.
Name something that someone might be surprised to find out that you do in the nude. Not normal things you do, like a shower. It's surprising things. We'll give you guys 20 more seconds to try to answer this one. We'll move on to the next question. I guess I stumped you right out of the gates, but, you know, y'all so beautiful.
You're beautiful.
The answer is not eat spaghetti in the nude, although that is surprising.
That's a pretty good answer, though. That shit.
Walking the dog, that'd be so. Imagine that just walking by.
Just chilling, you know.
Actually, the number 1 answer is in the chat. I'm sorry. I should have seen it.
It's going to kill.
What's up? Jennifer, on the board, number 1 answer, clean. That's the number 1 answer.
Dang.
I didn't even have to ask Gracie because she's the only one that typed it.
Clean the house with your bits out.
Yeah, dude.
That's a thing? People do this? Okay. All right.
All right, guys, here we go. Next question. Let's talk about sleepovers. Here we go. Name the first item a partner purposely leaves behind at their mate's home. Name the first item a partner purposely leaves behind at their mate's home.
Did you say mate?
Mate, that's what the card said. I didn't say it. The card said it.
Like mate or like mate?
Yeah, at the mate's home.
Hey, mate, do you mind if I
well, you leave it. You mate time.
Number 1 answer is in the chat. Number 1 answer is toothbrush.
Jennifer Farrell.
Jennifer smoking you all tonight. Jennifer out of nowhere just smoking you all.
Bobby pin.
Hey mate, you mind if I leave my
Listen, these fucking bobby pins, man, they live forever. You could move in 10 years and dig those things out of every crevice of the house. They last forever. You could throw them in the trash. They'll find a way back to you like Toy Story. They come alive at night.
Surge.
Sorry, sir. My dog needs to go under this blanket right here. It's a pretty big deal right now. There we go. He's down. He's down. Down, boy. Down, beast. Okay.
All right.
If you guys aren't careful, Jennifer's about to smoke you all in this first round. Here we go.
You already got 2.
One more, and she's got it.
All right. Damn.
Let's go ahead and ask the tough one then. Okay, here we go. Name something that makes you know you found the one. Name something that makes you know that you found the one. It's a tough one.
All right. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, you know,
illSpin, I've got a question for you. What?
Gracie's got so many hormones.
illSpin, what movie or show do you currently keep watching? What's something you have on repeat? A movie or a show?
Dang, I would like to. It's kind of embarrassing. This
is the spot.
On my block, man. I don't know why I watched that series like too many times.
Do you know what year that series is?
It just came out in like 2020.
Okay, because I have not watched that. I was like, that must be newer. I try to watch everything, man.
It's on Netflix. Right now I'm binge watching Snowfall. So
Word. Oh yeah.
Certified Hayes. What's up?
How's everyone doing? We're doing good. We're doing a
doing
wonderful
great,
time.
man.
You should follow DJ illSpin on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that good shit.
As you can see, we're doing pretty good over here. We're doing pretty great, as a matter of fact. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't know if anyone's going to get this one. I'll read the question one more time, then we got to move on to the next question. Name something that makes you know you found the one. Like, it's a tough one, man. I'm just going to go ahead and pour myself another shot while we wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys have some good answers in the chat, just not the number one yet.
I have a question. Wait, no, it's my turn.
Yeah, it is.
Would you eat a meatball of mastodon meat?
Of what?
Isn't that what it was? Wasn't that it?
It was a woolly mammoth, Grace.
Oh, same thing. Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah. They are. Yeah, Brian,
So,
you fucking son of a
So
bitch.
would you eat
I don't think they are.
woolly mammoth meat? They are the same. I'm about to Google it right now. Anyway, I need your answer.
Pretty positive they are.
Brian,
No,
I would not eat that.
you would not eat some prehistoric meat, dude? It's for real?
No.
Well, wait a second. All right, okay. Here's the caveats here.
It's gotta. I mean, would I be winning some money?
But it's like cloned and fresh.
Oh, okay.
Popped out the lab, dude.
I still don't think I would do it, man.
It's just the same thing. I don't know.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it, man.
illSpin, do you understand where this question is coming from, though? Because we've talked about this on the podcast. It's quite funny, actually. So,
it will take to me, I think.
The permafrost is melting up in upper Canada and places like Alaska. The permafrost is melting, and they're discovering like perfectly preserved like mastodons and all of these other creatures, perfectly preserved. And so like there was like a crazy dude
weird fish and shit.
There was a crazy ass dude that was talking about how he digs them up on his property. He has a whole social media account called Boneyard Alaska. You can look it up, and he owns like thousands of prehistoric bones. Well, he finds a woolly mammoth perfectly preserved, and he's going to turn it over to like Alaskan Museum for preservation. But before he does, he swears that he cut off a piece of it and fried it over a campfire with his boys, and they tasted it. This is where this question comes from. It's a real story. It's not a made-up story. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, nobody got this question. Nobody's going to get this question. The number one answer: your heart flutters. Your heart flutters.
That's disgusting.
All right, this is going to be one of those questions where it's just going to be the first person that types it because this one's obvious and easy. Here we go. We're going exactly opposite. Guys, get your fingers ready. Here we go. Name something people change after a divorce. Name something people change after a divorce. Who's going to type it first? There's your freebie. That's about as easy as it gets.
Oof. It's bringing in stuff, you know.
Okay, obviously, number one answer is in the chat. It's name.
I was thinking.
Are we being specific, or are we just saying name?
We'll go with name. Name is fine.
Okay. Michael Jett.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, we'll take it. Michael Jett on the board.
Rashad, what'd you say?
I was thinking the locks on the house.
I actually now I want to look. Is that on here? It's not even on the card, dude. Like nobody answered that. That's a great answer.
That's That's probably the best one, really.
It probably literally is the first thing they fucking do. Actually, it takes a minute to change your name.
Actually, it was such the first thing that they would do. They didn't even think about it to even like register it in a list of things they have to do.
Pat's got a good answer too. Their profile pic. That's probably also a very correct, actually.
Yeah. That's a good one, Pat.
Yeah, they're right. They're right. Okay, here we go. Next question. Name something people like to do in groups. Name something people like to do in groups.
Man, that's pretty broad. That's a broad.
Pretty broad. Pretty broad.
Again, y'all, you're going for these Camo Energy shots. They're absolutely wonderful. 250 milligrams of caffeine. Really, really good flavors. As a matter of fact, there's one I don't even have. Rocket Pops. These things are going viral right now.
We can't get our hands on them. They're that good.
This shit's real. It's nationwide viral right now. Literally, imagine an energy pop with energy shot with no sugar, no carbs, all natural, 250 milligrams of caffeine, and then also,
There we go. There we go. He's got you. illSpin's got you.
These things are going crazy. Everybody's freaking about these things. They're insane. And guess what? They're available at CamoEnergyShots.com. You can get it. That's all you got to do. Hit them up. It's absolutely fantastic.
So we've got some great answers in the chat, and none of them are the number one answer on this card that I'm holding, which we will blame Family Feud for this, okay? We're going to blame them. But nonetheless, I'm going to just move on to the next question because I know we got to get moving here. We don't want to keep waiting on these questions. Yeah. The number one answer, name something people like to do in groups. The number one answer was party. The second answer, which was only 1 point away, was drinks or go to the bar, which a lot of people type, but it was number 2 on this card. Okay, here we go. Next question. Let's reset. Here we go. Name something your partner usually winds up sharing. Name something your partner usually winds up sharing. That's the next question. Here we go.
Love it.
illSpin, are you allowed to talk about what kind of event that you're going to this evening, or is it on the low? What's up?
Yeah, it's a little bit on the low.
Okay. I got you.
Some really cool people. It's like one of those little password type deals.
I got you.
Where you come to the door and what do they call them? Almost like a speakeasy. Something like that.
Dude, I've got some speakeasy stories. I've been to a couple of them, man. They're always the coolest. I try to go to those in big cities. Hey, number one answer is on the board, by the way, Gracie, is food.
Jennifer Farrell.
Jennifer takes it. She was just waiting to put everybody out of their misery. There you go. Jennifer, you've got some Camo Energy on the way. Make sure you DM us your mailing address so that we can get that to you.
Yeah, give me your mailing address. I know where a lot of you live. Isn't that weird?
That is weird, actually.
Yeah, well, now you say it that way, yes.
Hey,
a lot of people trust me to send their address. It's crazy.
Gracie, what the hell?
JD, let's get weird with another off balance thing. We usually try to travel in the same order. Let's get way out of order. Here we go.
Shots fired.
Dang.
Shots fired.
I'm loving it.
Fingers like lightning, says Jennifer.
Shots fired.
By the way, Miranda the entire time in the chat was saying things like sharing saliva, and she was saying things like sex. Miranda, cheers to you out there. Cheers to you.
Miranda, if you're not loved, sweetie, blink twice.
Gracie's a great example. Gracie's a great example of what happens to you if you share too much saliva and sex. Then you're miserable down there in the corner, like Gracie.
Miserable. Not 0 out of 10. Actually, I'm going first. My shot's fired. To all of these people who said.
I don't think. All right, hang on. I don't think everybody gets it. We haven't done it for a minute. Rashad, so shots fired is you gotta bitch about something. You gotta take shots against something while you take shots of something. So you must have a beverage, and you must get pissed off.
Air your
That's the whole
grievances.
deal.
No topic is too high or too low. And Gracie is gung ho. Gracie, take it away.
They would have gotten it if after my shots fired. My shots fired is for all of those people who said, "Oh, your second trimester is going to be so easy. You get so much better." Blah blah. Fucking lied. It's only been downhill from here. So fuck all of you. I hate you. Pregnancy is 0 out of 10. Never again in my entire life. Cheers. Think. Hit the button. That's how I feel about that.
So Gracie,
We're just a
what
bunch
did
of
you just
dudes.
drink? Hang on. What did you just drink, Gracie?
Orange soda.
Orange soda.
That's all I want is orange soda.
There you go. It's wonderful. Fantastic.
You make me come.
I'm in this mess.
Brian, it's your turn, man. Make it happen.
I want to bitch about high-speed internet. I feel like we kind of hit a point and then we just stopped. I think we all deserve faster internet. I know that we've all got pretty fast internet these days, but fuck any type of like glitching that your streaming services are doing, or even on this stream that we're doing. Everybody right now should have minimum 1 gig internet. I'm saying it because I had a cable modem when I was in 8th grade, dude. You know how long ago that was? That was like 1999, okay? Like, we deserve faster internet. I feel like we just got fast enough-ish, and then we stopped. We were going at lightning speed, and we stopped. We all deserve faster internet. Damn it. Let's go. Get better. I want more options. Give me more options.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right now. And I'm going to say it.
Gonna say it.
I'm going to say it.
You guys gonna say it.
I'm about to say it. I don't think you need Rashad, you got me, man. You got me giggling, dude. What's up?
You make me go.
Because I'm like, spit it out.
Welcome to the podcast, illSpin. Welcome.
All right. Okay. Here it is. You know what? I don't really think that cauliflower tastes that good.
What?
Son of a bitch. illSpin, you have anything you'd like to fire a shot about?
Yeah, man. Shots fired to everybody who said, become a homeowner. It's going to build your wealth. But guess what? Every week I'm fixing something. Something's broke.
Every week.
Leaking. The sink's clogged. The kids don't put some type of candy in the carpet, and I got to cut a piece of it out to get it off. The true wind's blowing, and I got a big limb on top of my roof, and freaking shingles falling off. And guess what? I killed a human-sized spider. Where? In the house.
There it is! And we came full circle, everybody. There it is. I want to know a little bit more about the spider, please. illSpin.
Dude.
Tell me about the spider, dude. You gotta.
It's big as my hand. Have you ever seen a female wolf spider?
Oof.
Yeah, they're harmless, pal.
It's about big as my hand. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I can't get a broom. We can't do bug spray, so I got the shop vac.
The shop vac. Does that mean it's still like alive in the vacuum?
Man, I was looking for it. I was like, I can't find it.
Don't you dare put that.
And then once I looked, man, it was in pieces everywhere. So, and by the way, Patrick sold me my house.
He sold you the damn house. He sold you the damn spider house. Damn it. Patrick.
That's funny.
Patrick Whale, everyone. You want a spider house? He'll sell it to you.
I've been here since 2020. Honestly, people need to, man, he was great, dude. Like, I'm sure we bothered the hell out of him about getting this house. And this dude was super patient. The sad thing is he still answers questions. I still bother him, and he's still
messing with you right now.
There's not a lot of realtors out there doing that, man. I'm just saying.
That's his shots fired. He's like, damn this job. I didn't sign up for this. People won't go away.
If you were on the show right now, he'd be talking about you, dude.
He's like,
I can't blame the spiders on him. I can't blame him.
Patrick, the realtor, sells the man a house, and he gets a text 3 years later in the middle of the night, and he's like, "Sorry about the spider in the house that I sold you, man. I'm sorry that happened. By the way, I'll look out for you next time."
That was a wonderful. Can we do a little? Give me an air horn for that.
First, we got that.
Really good
I like this button better. That was exactly 14 all rights, just FYI.
It's 14 all right.
I counted them.
Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. All right, yo, we got a couple more segments to go. We've been killing it tonight, y'all. This has been great.
Yeah, we're flying. Here we go.
Listen to all of our past episodes at officialholler.com.
Officialholler.com, CamoEnergyShots.com, DJ illSpin on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. This is fucking fantastic. I'm having a blast. Let's keep it up.
Guys, I'm here to let you know I have an update. I have a life update.
Okay.
A mastodon is not the same thing as a woolly mammoth. part of a different family.
Gracie, God damn it!
And if you want to be specific, the
It's
American
my pregnancy
mastodon.
brain. All the blood that's supposed to be flowing to my brain is going to my uterus. I'm sorry.
To make another brain. Yeah.
Yeah. For someone who has 2 brains in her body, I've never felt dumber.
Brian, we don't understand. We don't understand, buddy.
Oh, let me help you. Mammut americanum and Mammothus primigenius. That's the scientific difference between a mastodon and a woolly mammoth. Nothing makes sense.
Nobody
cares.
All right, we've got 2 polls. Asked everybody all night long about all of them. Let's roll it. Brian's got one. Gracie's got one. We're having a blast. Let's do this.
So I asked everyone to talk about a restaurant that maybe everyone seems to love, but like you don't love so much. We need to talk about this, okay? And let's just, while we've got the floor for a minute, because we got lots of answers out there for Holler Nation. They were great this round. While we've got the floor, let's go around in a circle, and we'll just go fast. I'll start. Skyline Chili. Man, fuck that place. Fuck their chili. No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it here. I'm airing the grease. It's kind of like a shot salad again. Skyline Chili. You know why they pile so much cheese up on that shit? So that it doesn't taste like the shit they're serving you. That's why they do that. They try to make it go away. They're like, here's a bowl of cheese to make it not taste like our chili. Bam, on top. That's it. JD, go. What's up?
KFC, man. Y'all don't have any chicken. When I go over there, I want to get chicken, and you don't have any chicken. When I come in there, I'm asking for chicken. You don't have any chicken. KFC, no chicken. Oops.
No good. Oops. Somebody posted on Huntington 911. Hey guys, KFC's out of chicken again. Huntington 911 page.
That is a 911 emergency. That is an emergency.
Oh gosh.
All right, Gracie, come on. You got
Well,
this.
mine right now is McDonald's because I can't eat ground beef, and I know McDonald's beef is probably not all ground beef, whatever. But McDonald's, I just don't love McDonald's. Sometimes you need a nasty cheeseburger, but I don't understand the appeal of it all of the time.
It's because that Coke slaps so hard. That's why.
I don't even like Coca-Cola, so
Spicy ass Sprite.
Cool. I bet you're fun at parties. Awesome.
I am not anymore. I'm looking for the nearest place to take a nap.
Rashad, what's up?
Also,
White
come
Castle.
on, you gotta come out the other side, you know.
White Castle is trash. White Castle tastes horrible. Why are you serving me little mini tiny burgers that aren't going to fill me up? I'm too big for those. And they give you instantaneous diarrhea.
They do give you that. That's a fact. I enjoy eating them, but man, they come out fast. I got to ask for my White Castles. I say, give me the side that doesn't have the onions all over it. Like, fry mine over here. Fry my fucking 22 little burger. I eat like 22 of those little things because they're so small.
2 of those tiny little morsels, and you are on the toilet within 20 minutes, guaranteed.
They give you like a... They give you like
back. No, they already got your money.
They give you like a briefcase full of them because they're so small, so you have to have a whole briefcase to walk. It's like you just robbed a fucking bank, but you're just trying to eat a meal. You're just trying to eat dinner. That's it.
Now they make those burgers out of mastodon meat.
Yeah. White Castle got them little Macedon burgers. Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
SOS.
All right, we're gonna talk about Holler Nation right now.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I have to make a note about White Castle and Macedon burgers. Anyway, too
Let's
good.
roll through it. Let's roll through it, dude.
Holler Nation, here we go. You're going to hear some local ones. So if you guys in Holler Nation out here watching live, or if you're listening later on Spotify or YouTube and you're not from here, maybe some of these you won't understand, like Jim Spaghetti. We had quite a few Jim Spaghetti answers. Justin Gore says Chipotle, and people started commenting underneath and weighing in. Chipotle versus Qdoba versus Moe's. Turns out Moe's is the winner.
Moe's all day. Moe's all day.
You did a sub poll on that. That's a straight up like sub.
I did.
Poll.
I said, can everybody now argue about these three places that like are very similar, but we all decided Moe's.
Figured out the winner.
Mo Lutz says Hall of Fame Cafe, Marshall Hall of Fame Cafe. She says it's just a Marshall themed Applebee's. That's all it is. Sophie says Chili's. Damn. Janelle says Calamity J's. Man, I love that place. Shit. Kate Matthews says Olive Garden and Chili's. Jason Beater, local owner of Oscars and many other places, says, I'm going to have to set this one out, guys. And I said, don't worry, your establishments will not be on this list. We all love some Oscars and 1861, etc.
But we do appreciate the fucking post, though.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, man.
Ashley Kirkwood.
Got a lot of big shit coming up, by the way.
They really do. Yeah, we got a little brewery coming up here in Barboursville. Ashley Kirkwood down in Florida, down in Daytona, says almost all the chain restaurants such as Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden, etc. They all suck ass. Corduroy Brown is here for a controversy. He says Taco Bell. People are mad about this. People are mad about it. But not LaCandace. She says, I agree with you. I'll eat it, but only maybe a handful of times per year. Thank you for your input, LaCandace. Lee Pennington says Popeyes and Bojangles.
Dang.
Lee Pennington, you're not.
Maybe Bojangles, not Popeyes.
I agree, 100%. We got to get Popeyes off the list. Fuck Bojangles, that's fine, but we got to keep Popeyes.
Wait a second. Her answer was the opposite of mine.
Yeah, everyone's going hard on the chickens. Patrick has a controversial answer out there. He says, my unpopular opinion is the Peddler. I think it's a cool restaurant and they have some great beers, but for whatever reason, I just don't care for their food. Man, that is a controversial one locally. We got another Jim Spaghetti. We got another Olive Garden. Here's another controversial. Kayla Bell says Cookout. Man, I can't go hard on Cookout. I'm fine with Cookout, dude. I'm fine with it.
Those milkshakes be slapping, and I ain't gonna lie, that Chuck Norris Philly from the Peddler be slapping too. So.
Yeah. I agree, 100%. Michael T. Jet says East Flavor. Jessica McAllister says Texas Roadhouse. Sarah says Wendy's. Sarah Webb says Wendy's. And then lastly, Courtney says two answers: Pita Pit and Firehouse. These are all co-workers tagging each other, and I think they're talking about like little inside stories of them actually on their lunch breaks getting fucked over by these places. I think that's what's going on here locally. That is all. Holler Nation, thank you guys so much for weighing in.
They did a wonderful job. I do want to say I got some other comments that came in. Panera Bread. That one's from Hank. Hey,
That's a good answer, actually. I like that.
Bread, dude.
Yeah, dude, I like that answer. Why the fuck?
Not the best. Maybe good to go for bread. Not too good for any other thing other than bread.
That'll be $26. Enjoy your macaroni and cheese. Thanks. Now I'm bankrupt. Awesome. Now I have to get a second job. Fuck.
But sometimes I don't like going to places because of things they do while I'm there.
That's true.
Like one of the restaurants that you mentioned that has two P's in its name.
Panera Ped.
We went and the girl went to fix our food and she was brushing her hair back with her gloves on and then she went to grab our stuff.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're good. So I didn't go back.
I thought you were going to talk about the places that like scream at you for no reason. It's just like you're kind of hungover. You open the door and they're like, "Hey, welcome," and you're like, "Oh shit," and you feel like you have to respond back, but you don't want to because you're in your pajamas and you're just like, "Damn, I'm just here for like a sandwich." And they're like, "You, hey, you over there in the black hat, welcome." Damn it! Say hey back to the whole restaurant. My mom's over here. Say hey. They're like, hey. And I'm like, man, I'm too hungover for this.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's scoot to the next one, and then after this, we've got to close it out. And then
Get
we're
out of
good.
here.
Gracie,
Take your time. Take your
Gracie,
time, man.
you had a wonderful
I
poll
did.
tonight. Honestly, this is that feel good shit. Let's do this.
Yeah, my hormones are raging. So I want to know what the nicest thing anyone has ever said to you. So we can go around the table first if we want, because I only have a few
Okay?
answers on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, you start then.
So yeah, I'll go first. So it's a little bit of a storm. Sorry. So we had this lady come in where I work, and she was observing our classrooms and all this stuff. And I had come in. I was the late person, and I came in, and she was observing our classroom. And then we went with her after a while, and she told me that whenever I walked in the classroom, it was like a ray of sunshine had just appeared in our classroom. And I was just like, that was just the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
That's
I was
real.
a ray of sunshine.
That's real shit.
I was like, thanks. That was so lovely.
That's real
Dude,
shit.
Gracie's story was so heartwarming, and I wanted to be I wanted to, like, right in the middle of it, just hit her with just a thunderstruck, just right in the fucking middle for no reason.
I mean, honestly, I could have used a good thunderstruck to like hype me up.
Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, next.
Okay, yeah. Somebody else go.
I'll take the next one. Honestly, it's actually really, really great. I love this question, by the way, Gracie. This is awesome. It's really, really cool when you're really good at some shit and you know you are, and then people tell you that. That's the real deal. You might have been one of the best this or the best that I've ever seen, and that kind of shit. There's no way that doesn't prop anybody up. It's straight up like it's fantastic. Whether you are like a server at a restaurant or you were maybe just a receptionist, or doing anything, that shit is absolutely fantastic. Being told you might have been the dopest motherfucker I've seen. That shit is great, and that's probably the best thing I've ever heard. Is I've been told a couple times, "You're one of the dopest motherfuckers," and I'm like, "Yep."
JD, I'll let you read that one. There we go.
Miranda says, "My answer to Gracie's poll is, you a stupid bitch," while slapping me across the face.
Are we?
I don't think you understood what I meant, Miranda.
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Miranda, thank you. Thank you for your input. We'll get back to that in the post game show. Now back to happy things. On my side. I will say my last manager of like a previous job, he really stuck his neck out for me when I was like applying for like my first big boy job, and it's actually the career I ended up having right now. I really needed some extra oomph from somebody, and he really gave it. He called, they called and got references, and this manager said, if you guys don't hire Brian, you're making a mistake because someone else will. And I always remembered that, and I really appreciated him for saying that, and that really pushed me over the finish line, and man, I'm still sticking with it. Little does he know. He probably doesn't know that, but like, man, I'm still here, so appreciate that. Shout out to Carl from O'Charlie's. What's up, dude? My manager.
Carl from O'Charlie's.
Kayla says, what did I just walk into?
The podcast that shouts you out. Duh, Kayla, you've been here before.
We're playing along.
Rashad, man, how do you feel, man? What's up?
Man, my youngins, they the cutest, so I get sweet stuff from them every day. But probably something that somebody did recently. I was having the worst day at work, and so where my office is, I have to walk through the community center to get to my office. And there's a girl that's in elementary school that does what is it called? Online learning. She does online. Online learning,
virtual.
So she does half day at home, and then she comes. Her mom works there. She comes and works in one of the offices up front, does her work. And dude, I was having the worst day, and I came through it. She'll say hi and stuff to me, but I walked in and I walked past and I stopped, and I went there to grab something, and she said, "How are you doing today?" And I was like, "What?" And I was like, I'm doing good. I appreciate you asking. She said, okay, I'm glad you're having a good day, and I hope it stays that way. And I was like, walked out. I had the little gif with the black boy crying with the tear going down.
You did the Michael Jordan. You did the Michael Jordan.
It was cool to have like a little kid, like I guess probably see it. I was stressed out and asked me how I was doing. It freaking made my day, dude.
That's fucking beautiful.
Sometimes you just need someone to say something nice to you to turn your day around.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Maybe that's all right. You know what?
I didn't want to say nothing DJ-ish, but
that's what it is, though.
Best baby shower DJ I've ever met.
That's how we close it out. That's how this show goes. This is what it is. Obviously, everybody love yourself, love each other. It's absolutely wonderful. But that's how we got to take this show out. Brian, do you agree? Gracie, do you agree?
I don't care what we do. We're doing the better after this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, go see the new Mario movie in theaters. That shit is awesome. It's got adult humor, but you can also take your kids to it. They're going to love it. You're going to love it. Luma Lee steals the show. That little sarcastic fucking thing. It's amazing. Go see the Mario movie. You heard it here first. I'm going to slam a bunch of buttons unless you guys have something else to say. What's up?
Hang on, before you do, this is what we do. Gracie, by the way, progress. You feeling good? Everything cool? You on the last show you announced
just waiting for Brian to hit these buttons and the show to stop so I can literally walk to my bed.
Okay, all right. So that's
start hitting buttons so we can get this show. I'm done. Let's go.
Everybody, please follow Rashad Sanders, aka DJ illSpin, all over the place. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Snapchat.
All of it.
MySpace,
TikTok,
AOL screen name. Let's get back to it.
Hey,
Instant Messenger.
Before you cut it off, man, please, Shalem and us. We haven't performed in a while. Took a break. He's working on his new album. It's gonna be flipping amazing. Follow him at Shalem304 on social media. Our next show will be June the 10th at the Clay Center. We're doing sound checks. Show starts at 6:30. And we are gonna go crazy. It's about to be wild. So
my daughter and I will definitely be there.
That information will be on the show when you click it on Spotify and YouTube. You'll see it.
I do. Yeah, we're gonna put all that information on that stuff. I want to say this, illSpin, to just cap the show off. You got to do the straight up like MC style shout outs through all the little cuts. So this is all I ask. Brian's going to hit a button, and then you just do a shout out like, yo, it's the end, how you do it. This is how you move from track to track. Brian's now just going to play the weirdest things and then just go from weird thing to the next thing.
Yes, I'm supposed to talk about weird things?
Yeah.
Okay.
But shout him out like straight up like DJ style, like there are 500 people in the fucking spot right now, and they're all flipping out, and then
I'm just pointing people out,
and then the show will eventually end. I'm just going to slam a bunch of buttons. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's get weird.
Yo, shout out to the girl over there in the back with the moo-moo on. Hey, shout out to the guy with the tank top with all the hair on his chest. I see you. Hey, that player. Oh, shout out to the girl dancing around with no socks on.
Now, wait a second. This is giving me flashbacks to one of my favorite Chappelle Show episodes where they were making fun of like how Tupac isn't really dead, and he's like they're playing a Tupac song in the club, but he's shouting people out that are in the club. Like right now, he's like, "I see you over there," and the guy's like, "Wait a second, like Tupac's been dead for like 10 years." Like, what's going on?
I thought that was how it worked.
That's great. All right, we're going to slam a bunch of buttons, get out of here. illSpin, thank you so much for being a part of this, man. Thanks for getting weird with us. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you do, man.
Kind of sad I get the chance to shout out the guy riding a Peloton bike over in the corner. Thank you. All right. Appreciate y'all having me, man.
The meat.
All right, here we go.
Hot Pockets.
Sega. Ba-ba-da-da. Well, way down yonder on the chat.
If you wanna be my lover.
You've got mail.
Damn.
All right, that's it, Holler.